It's been a while since I've reviewed a movie that I actually like on this channel, and honestly, I was starting to wonder there whether the movies I was watching really were that bad, or if I was just becoming jaded, watching so many movies that I just couldn't really get into them anymore. As it turns out, the movies really were that bad. Tonight's review is on A Simple Plan, which was suggested by a friend of mine as a film to review on this channel. And going in, I knew absolutely nothing about the plot. This isn't really a movie that people talk about much, it seems, even though it's got a couple of big name actors in it, Bill Paxton and Billy Bob Thornton. So going in, the only things that I knew were that there was a band which named itself after the movie. It was directed by Sam Raimi, and I knew that it was based on a book by Scott Smith, the author of The Ruins, which is an awesome book, by the way. The Ruins didn't make such an awesome movie, though, in my opinion. As it turns out, without giving too much away, the movie is about these three guys who stumble across a bag full of money, tens of thousands of dollars, and one of them decides to keep the money, until someone might turn up to claim it, and essentially things spiral out of control soon afterwards. It turns out that their plan wasn't so simple. I'll show myself out. Now, coming across a big bag of money certainly doesn't sound like the worst thing that could happen to a person. I wouldn't mind that happening to me, but honestly, this movie is the perfect example of how money can affect people and how far they're willing to go just to hold on to it. And it's not exactly the prettiest picture. Now, while I mentioned that this film follows three men, it really focuses on two of them more than anyone else, and they are these brothers, played by Bill Paxton and Billy Bob Thornton. Bill Paxton's character is the smartest one of the group. He's more straight-laced, he's more or less got his life together, and this does kind of give him the idea that it makes him better than other people. Now, Billy Bob Thornton's character is a lot less intelligent. In fact, I used to think that the guy from Bad Santa was Thornton's dumbest character, but he's got some pretty stiff competition. However, he is easily the most likable character in the movie, which isn't to say that he's perfect. He still does bad things just like everyone else in the movie, but he is arguably much more sympathetic, and I found it easier to root for him. As far as Sam Raimi movies go, this isn't quite as entertaining as Spider-Man, Darkman, or the Evil Dead movies. It doesn't even have the same energy to it, but it's still a very engaging story, and easily the most dark and suspenseful film of Raimi's that I've seen. From the moment that these guys find that bag of money, the suspense just continually builds throughout the movie, and the tension simply never lets up, and the ending is just incredible. If I had to pick any flaws with the film, this is extremely nitpicky, but there is one scene where Bill Paxton steals a gun from the sheriff's office, and there is simply no way that he would have been able to do that without getting caught. But like I said, it's nitpicky as shit. It's a very minor flaw. Overall, as I said before, in comparison to Sam Raimi's other movies, A Simple Plan isn't going to be what you're looking for if all you want is some actiony popcorn entertainment. But if you're looking for a very suspenseful thriller about the effects that greed has on people, then this one does come highly recommended. To my friend, I really appreciate you for recommending this movie, and to everyone else, I hope you all have a good one.